Right, we've got a pretty interesting loadout today. We've got marksman again, but this time we're on Jaeger. And we've got the cavalry sword and the union. I've actually got them in the wrong slots right now, so I gotta rearrange them. It's a fresh game, so I don't know how good my team is. Hopefully I'll be good as well. I was rewatching my old video, not my old video, the last one I put up, and I mumble a lot. Cavalry sword? No way I actually got to use that. I didn't expect I'd be able to use this at all, but it turns out it's going to be different. I actually got quite lucky with that since he was holding a negotiator. I'm gonna get a headshot here. Ow! Nice. Ow, that guy was something. Okay, hopefully now I paired, yes, that's good. Now I can hold my sword and my pistol at the same time. Anyway, today I want to talk a bit about the Gravedigger changes, since Red is coming back. That's pretty exciting. Hold on. Okay, so about the Gravedigger changes, they're nerfing all of my favorite guns, and that's probably for good reason, considering like if they're my favorite guns, they must be like really good. I just go for whatever's good. That's probably good news for most of the community. Honestly, the one thing I don't know how they're gonna do is it's the apparition nerf. Like, if it gets rid of your helmet, not your helmet, if it gets rid of your lantern, then what's it supposed to do? Like, people can't see you, that's your entire gimmick. So, if you get rid of that, then what's left? I'm actually liking this combo quite well. The marksman, I'm not sure what the marksman really provides for this since it's a union, like it's pretty accurate already. I just focus aim and it should be fine. Ow, actually there was nothing I could have done there. I don't think I'm gonna go grab A right now. I want to avoid Dread, although actually Dread is not going to come. I'm just gonna go grab A with these guys. Ow. Someone gonna grab that kit. Please grab that kit. Somebody, anybody. Something else that I need to say, like if you get to kit and no one's taking the kit, just take the kit. Like, nobody cares if you die. Like, I don't care. And I don't care as in like a day later, will anyone really remember your specific name? Like, you picked up the kit, you died, so what? You get like a few minutes of fun, at worst. A few seconds, at worst. And you deny the enemies the kit, so who could say no? Let's see if I can jump down and kill this guy. Okay, never mind, he died. This cavalry sword is not bad. Nice try. Yeah, I like this sword. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh no. Yep, just run past everything. Don't know how I'm not dead. How am I not dead? Okay, I'm dead now. Or not. What is going on? I'm dead. How am I not dead? This is the luckiest thing. Okay, now I'm dead. You know what? I don't even care if I don't get the number of kills that I want while using this kit. It's still really fun to knock people out with this sword. I think everyone's using the stock union now since it's going to be nerfed soon. It's pretty valid, honestly. Although I'm just going to be using the regular union because I'm cooler. Yeah, this sword is really fun. I haven't really had a great experience with it in the past, but I gotta say, right now it's looking pretty good. Okay, let's not continue picking that. That guy just get... See if there's anyone on the roof. Right, I was gonna talk about I'm actually forgetting that I'm playing Jaeger. Like, I need to start laying down traps. Anyhow, I want to talk about Gravedigger, like, the changes that Red is making, the changes that Red is making, they're really good. Like, I like all of them. Except for the Judgment one. Okay, I'm mostly in agreement with Red's changes. And I do like that she's coming back to the game. There were some changes that she did which were like reverting Max's changes. And I really like those. What do you mean you reduced to the sprint speed down from 7 to 6? Like, and then you didn't mention that. It was like a shadow update, I think I heard that. Like, how do you even think of doing that? Like, there's an update log for a reason. If you're gonna make a change like that, like, you say it feels small, but is it really? Is it really that small? Like, you're changing one of the fundamental aspects of the game. God damn, we're gonna die. The penetration changes are also... I feel like... they're alright. I don't think there's much point in standing here. We're gonna wait for that Vanguard to go away, and then I'll see about doing some things. I don't think I'm revealing my helmet here, but oh. So nobody knows this, but my favorite guns in this game are probably the Judge, the Crest, and the Union stocked. It's just because they're so... they're simple to use. Like, arguably the Judge has some skill to it and that you need to land headshots, but they're just simple to use. Just point and shoot. And I think anyone can appreciate that. You're gonna punish that. I'm gonna get a headshot. I didn't get a headshot. 33? This loadout's actually pretty damn good. I haven't hit that number since, like, months. I haven't hit that in months. Hey Fog, that's actually perfect for this, since, well, I have a sword and I have to get up close. So more about these changes that Red did. I thought the Union had stripper clips when it feels empty. It must be wrong. Ow, who leaves that there? See if I can headshot this guy. There we go. Actually, there is one change. There is a change that I don't like as much, although it does make sense. I think we could replace it with something else other than just outright removing it, in my opinion. The shock helmets, the 100 stud knockoff distance. Like, I thought that was a pretty good change. It annoyed me a lot to not have that, to not be able to knock shock helmets. But it makes sense that they get rid of it, because in reality it does just encourage people to just stay back where they're safe, instead of, like, moving up, which is obviously what they want. I was thinking maybe they could do like a helmet staggering system, where like there should be a button to put the helmet back on. It's not that it completely knocks it off the first time, it's just that... shoot. Basically, like, if you get shot in the head, then it'll like tilt your helmet off a little bit, and then there's like, only after like maybe two or three shots it actually comes off. And then you can't put it back on. But like, it would be cool to have like a little put your helmet back on system. And that way, like, because other people, default people, like people just playing the default classes, they can grab their helmets back from the cache, but Shocks can't get them back, so they should be a bit more valuable to Shocks. And that way, like, the Shock can, like, be a bit more confident and, like, push up a bit more. I feel like it just helps on everything. See if I can land a quick shot kill here. Or not. Yeah, so that's my, like, quick solutions to that Shock thing. Let's smoke this. What the heck? I also do have a complaint about the Golden Empire spawn, since it's really bad compared to the nations, because in the nations they have 2 frontal barriers that stop people from getting in, whereas for the Golden Empire it's just, well, they don't have anything. It's just a pillar and that doesn't do anything for them. And those pillars I think are made of wood, But Nation has stone barriers, so weapons can't penetrate them as easily. So Roblox decided to delete the entire second part of the footage that I took. Well, it wasn't that it got deleted, it's just that I forgot to press record. I think I alt-tabbed and then pressed space, and then it triggered it, and then, you know, I lost my recording. I'm not quite sure what I've already said, so I might end up repeating some things. So I already said this in my last recording that got deleted, but I saw this video about... It was some guy critiquing Gravedigger in its current state, and he said some pretty valid points, but there was one specific thing that I wanted to talk about, and that was him saying he would never play another Red game again. And that's because she goes with the idea of once she thinks she's finished a game, then that game is finished and no more updates will be there. When the player base thinks differently, and the player base will always think differently because, well, the players, everyone wants something different. But the thing is, most developers, like, they don't end it off just like that. Like, maybe they'll come back occasionally and make some updates. Like, that's a good thing. But not with Red. She just says she's gonna get rid of the entire thing. I should really start playing my class. What is this dynamite supposed to achieve? Something I wish they would add is being able to drop the gun, like, at any time you want. Ow. Because when I want to go grab my stuff from the cache again, I don't want to, like, have to reload the entire thing. Like, for example, if I have the stocked Union, then do I really want to have to reload the entire thing, or can I just pick up a new gun? Because that's, like, one of the points of... Come on, coming through the window. You know you wanna. That shot shell has killed so many people. I haven't been able to kill anyone with the cav sword this round, which is a bit sad. Let's see if I can do that on Final Stamp, just not gonna happen. I think I had some suggestions for Gravedigger that I've said in my last recording. Basically, I do want to preface that I'm not, like, the most credible place for suggestions, as in, like, I don't feel like I have I don't really feel like I have the right to give suggestions, considering I only have 250 hours on the game. Like, I feel like this stuff would be suited a lot better for Lords and Briggs to discuss, but nonetheless I'm gonna say them. I feel that Soldats should be able to not need to throw down their own ammo and just have infinite reserves. Because if you think about it, it doesn't really make much sense for someone to throw down ammo onto the ground to pick it up when they need it, when that ammo comes from them. It also just helps new people get familiar with the game. Like, I've known a lot of people who get really confused with the system for ammo because it's not really explained. Red doesn't really explain anything in their games. I also think Lancers should have more health, because right now they're really not doing anything. Like, even just a minor health increase, like 20 health, would go a long way. I also think that the Cavalry Sword could be buffed by a lot. Just because, well, let's take for example the Negotiator. Like, is chucking it at someone really... should it really be capable of doing 140 damage? He's one. Ah, I really wanted the sword kill. Anyhow, I also think a lot of quality of life things could be added. For example, Morticians should be able to start the round having their Syrettes already... not their Syrettes, their chemicals already loaded, like just needing to save me from pressing those buttons at the start of every round. Like, that would help a lot. Just small things like that would really go a long way to make this game feel a lot better, especially when there's all these, like, optimization issues with the lag and sometimes with the frames, especially when Flame is doing their attack. Like, that's really annoying. Anyway, next time I do want to talk a little bit about something else a bit more important rather than just, you know, Gravedigger updates, like Crazy Ninja and what's his name, Consumer, have done their part on that, so I don't really need to do much. Anyway, respect to all those Cavalry Sword users out there, because this secondary is pretty strange to use. Because you have to get close, and a shotgun would be better. It's just not the best choice, but it is really satisfying when you do stick your sword through someone. Alright, but that's all for today. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.